Hello, I'm Toshio Maeda, Artista de Manga Artist. And we have today two guests from America. They are my friend slash manga fans, anime fans. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. And artist and illustrator.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yes.
And, okay, could you just explain yourself?
I do a book called Stain that is an independent horror anthology I've been doing off and on since 1998. Brought it back in 2015, and ever since then, last year I've been kind of full force with it again. And I always try to bring in a very like-minded group of artists that have a lot of talent. I like line work, I like detail, and I like people that kind of mesh together. So for the last 2 years, I like people that influence me. So covers by you, I've had Tim Vigil, I've had another famous illustrator coming up, Rick Melton, who paints a lot of movie covers. But I like stuff I like for my book, and if people enjoy it, great, and they have been so far. So,
is this your first time, second time, third time?
Doing a book?
To be here in Tokyo?
My first time. Very first time, yes. So
how was your first impression about Tokyo?
I love it. It's very clean compared to America. We're always amazed how clean it is, and you never find a trash can anywhere. We're very limited on our language, and we've found most people to be very accommodating and nice. No one's gotten upset at us, and we've managed to squeak by with knowing next to nothing. And it's just been a real privilege to be here. It's the environment I like.
Have you already looked around the bookshops full of doujinshi, for otaku people, like a bit erotic or sometimes pedophile type of manga? Have you seen it?
Have we been in any of the shops so far?
Bookshops.
We haven't had a chance just because we've been so on the go with our schedule and everything we're trying to do. But when we're in Osaka, I've got a few places lined up, so that is in the cards.
But there's not so many bookshops in Osaka. It's my hometown, so I know a lot about them. There's so many, the reasonable restaurant, what we call B-class gourmet type of restaurant there. So yummy. You should try it.
We plan to.
Okay.
We don't turn down food. If you look at us, we don't turn down any kind of food or drinks or anything. So we want to take advantage of our time here.
Great. So please.
Me, I'm Miguel. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, in the United States of America. I came here part of a group with Michael here. That's how I met him, actually. Became pretty close, pretty quick, fast friends. I'm a big fan of anime and manga. I came here in order to chase anime interests and probably some pro wrestling as well. Like, I'm a big pro wrestling fan, so I wanted to also.
Okay, may I ask, what was your first encounter with Japanese anime and manga when you were a boy?
When I was a boy, the first anime that I ever saw was Dragon Ball Z. That's when it first crested in the United States. Oddly enough, it wasn't in English. I saw it in Spanish on a little Spanish channel called Telemundo, which that totally blew my mind. From there, I found Yu Yu Hakusho. I found all sorts of anime and went from there, and it just grew. It just mutated, basically.
So now I'd like to ask you about political correctness in the movie or entertainment business in America. I think they are doing too much.
Oh yes.
So how do you feel about it?
Personally, for most of us, it's me, myself included, like we don't really stand for it. A lot of us are kind of gravitating away from newer entertainment and go to stuff from, say, 20 years ago, because there's not enough, there's not any kind of restrictions. It feels more genuine. This feels like you're just trying to cram too many things to do a checklist for people that might not be even interested in the genre or the kind of stuff you're trying to watch. So I find it kind of counterproductive.
I think it's full of bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
I love the female boss. I love women on top.
Oh, of course.
See, so how do you feel about it? Such things
Oh, like
in the entertainment business. You know that you have to have the actually the yellow ass, white ass, brown ass, black ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the same company or blah 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 kind of bullshit.
Yes.
See, even superhero movies.
Yeah.
They are lined up.
Oh yeah.
Everything, and sometimes the heroine, even probably the supposed to be white girl now seems not white girl.
Yes.
Do you think it's okay? A-okay for American audience?
Well, sometime now you have to hope it's still a girl, because they have a lot of guys dressing up like girls and trying to live that way.
It's gotten pretty wacky, honestly.
It's very strange with the culture now and the times, and depending what area you're in, it's very different. I mean, and just from what I've seen from just the last 20 years to today, it's just more and more of that you see.
Do you think this tendency will continue more and more, big time?
We hope not, but it's hard to say where it's going, and a lot of it depends too on politics in the U.S.
Not even that, as they lose hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars doing this because people don't want to buy it. I'm hoping that'll jar the companies out of that and get them back to what we say the hero's journey, how storytelling should be, where a hero or a protagonist has to earn what they get in the movie instead of being given it up front.
And that kind of goes back to why so many people are turned off by American comic books now.
Yes.
Because they have agendas and ideas they want to put in them. And more people are turning to smaller books like I do. And that's how I do my book, and I have it crowdfunded these days. And there seems to be more and more of a response to that now.
Okay, seems like we should end this because the situation is a little bit complicated. Okay, thank you guys.
By all means.
Thank you.
Thank you.